here, baby. Hi. Hi. Look, it's the sweet lady. Hi. It is a tiny dog. You guys, all you were waiting for was just a tiny dog to show up. Hi. Did you just paw at me? Huh? Did you just paw? What are you doing? Do we want a little tiny Zoe intermission? Look. Look, it's the tiny baby. It's a little Zoe. Who's a big girl? Mwah, I smooch you. You want it up here? You were the one complaining. Sophia, come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. Zozo. Baby. You're like, I want what I want. It up here is not now. Go on. She's like, I lie here now. This is where I go, mother. Right here. Yeah, she likes to smack the microphone with her tail. Alright, friends, we have it working. These old Nancys are a bit rough, so don't worry about it. Eventually we'll catch up to where Nancys aren't going to be as absolutely janky, but here we go, new game!
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery. Message in a haunted mansion.
This was the third Nancy game, by the way, so this is old.
If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click on the tutorial button to learn how to play the game.
Nancy, I've been playing this since I was like 14. I think we're good. Nancy's like, here's how you play. Ooh. Oh god, is that really loud or is it just my earbuds?
Dear Beth, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just
I can turn it down a bit, though.
Or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Okay, what's...
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order.
Okay, I think we're okay. Okay. I'm gonna sit here and laugh at you because you already solved this. That's true, we already have. But it's always fun to resolve Nancy's, you know? Okay, so as you can see, this one's much older where we have to actually click to slowly move instead of like hold it in spots. So we have a cool little dragon table. Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons. Okay. Just looking this up. Welcome back. Thank you. So that's as far as I can... I can actually rotate more. So we have an alarm clock so Nancy can adjust time. We have a cool dragon footboard kind of looking thing. Not gonna lie, Nancy's room's kind of baller.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his ray, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders.
It's pretty cool. What are you doing? She's like, I'm protesting. I know, Zozo. I know.
It's locked.
Oh. Okay, we got Nancy's stuff. My journal act. So, this game is so old it doesn't have like a task look like the other ones. We have to come to Nancy's room to check her notes. Okay, so we only know Rose is the owner. That's it. We don't know anyone else. Accidents? Why so many? House. Chinese/antique decorations. Alright, and it's also one of the old ones that we can't back out. We have to actually close it to leave. Bird of Fire has to be a phoenix? Yes. So this is ancient yet? Yeah. So the very first one that we played earlier today, Secrets and Kill, is definitely much more ancient than this. But we played a more modern, updated version of it. So this, besides number 2, that I'm gonna have to check with the husband to figure out how to like get my files to work again. This is gonna be, besides that one, if we can get it to work, this one right now is gonna be the oldest Nancy we're gonna be playing for a while. Alright, let's go. So it's one where it's hard to tell because you're like, oh, I'm gonna click on that, but it's slowly rotating Nancy. So some of these older ones are gonna be a little hard to like remember how to play because we're gonna be used to more newer modern Nancys that actually show you if it's an arrow, they'd be like, oh, I'm going this way or that way. This is just what am I clicking on, you know what I mean? So we just have like
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're
also
an
how the
inquisitive
voices, are they
type,
too
a
quiet
little
now or are they
skeptical,
okay?
And that you don't believe in ghosts.
No, let me know so that way I can make sure volumes are pretty okay because I know sound was a little loud, but I'm not sure if the voices are too quiet now.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me.
Was
Call
he
it
touch ladder?
intuition or ESP.
Okay, as soon as I get out of
The
this, I'll
spirits
have
in
to.
this
I
house
can
are
boost it.
interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough time just to get your attention.
I would adjust it now, but I'm a bit stuck in this little area.
Do you think these spirits are responsible for the recent accidents?
I sense a very strong but restless spirit within these walls. And a restless spirit can soon become an angry spirit.
Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Well, you'll be the first to know if I find a ghost floating over my bed.
Do you dare mock the supernatural?
I do.
Just bear in mind what I've told you about this place. Spirits of the deceased can do unimaginable harm, especially to those who don't believe. Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be revealed.
She sounds busy.
Okay, so I'm gonna boost the sound one more time.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult
So
than
since she's
it
speaking,
seems.
is this a good volume
When
for
the
voice?
10 daughters are reunited
Or is this
in
a little
order,
too
when
loud?
the four-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun
That's good?
flames.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so she's humming and humming.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
I like how she's talking like this, as she's, she's really enunciating and talking to her about her words. I hope you know that she's talking.
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house. They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
A saloon? Oh, this place really does have a history. Who was the original owner?
Almost all the records on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know much about the origins of the place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles.
Do we do like
Take a look
puzzles?
in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
Okay, she just kind of said a lot at us. No, you're totally fine. No need to apologize. You know, you're lurking, you're hanging out. So this is the puzzle she mentioned. So this one's like a very finicky old Nancy puzzle, where if it highlights, then we're okay to place it there. I want to make sure I have enough room for other pieces. Man, I love old janky Nancy puzzles. Nope. I like how she's like, it's just too hard for us when it's like not even that hard of a puzzle. Hang on, the square's in the way. What do you mean you don't like it?
I did it!
Okay. Huzzah.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished it!
Wonderful! But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
How did you meet Abby?
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
What is she
She's
planning?
putting on some kind of seance tonight to
I hate how they don't
contact
have
these
like a little
ghosts or
axle.
whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I like how she's got a Her Interactive mug. Just so that way you know who made it. Okay. Looks like we're painting something? Or maybe they're varnishing? I don't know. I'm not very crafty. So here's their schedules. So, Lewis, we haven't met him yet, but he's in here from noon to 5. Charlie's here from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Abby is the girl that we met up in her room. She's out from 3 to 6. And then that's Rose behind us. So those are our peoples. I hope you guys were writing that down on who's who. Ooh. So we already have a phoenix mentioned right there. Got little phoenix heads. They got little eye gems. But if we look at this one,
It's missing an eye.
it's missing an eye. How strange. So that's the front door. I love the sound of ticking clocks. Very calming. No one told me the right things? Well, you know, now you know. There will be a test later. I don't know if this is a detail, but if it's not, they really need to clean. Spiders are like spiderifying that entirely. Ooh, a book! Subterranean in San Francisco. Exploring the labyrinth below. Few people know the fascinating world below the streets of San Francisco, and yet a myriad of strange, mysterious sights lie in wait in the subterranean darkness, only to be uncovered by the intrepid urban explorer. Over the past 20 years of city spelunking, I have found old mines, abandoned utility tunnels, secret rooms, and many old wells and cisterns. Careful attention must be paid when searching these lost areas to avoid accidents. A good light source, building plans, and hard hat are a must. San Francisco has gone through many changes over its 400-year-old history. The continual cycle of building, disaster, and rebuilding has created an intricate vertical record of urban development. Many... Is that all I get to read? No, I want to read more! Disgusting. Rude. Can you believe it? Oh. I was... Okay. No, that's fine. It's totally fine. Ooh, a box. Maxwell... Mr. Moz? Oh, that's a Z. That's a weird Z. Mesger and Moz, the law offices. September 12th, 1906. Messer, Albert, Ken, Esquire, 199 Boland Mill Road, Berkeley, California. Dear Sir, we are pleased to announce that your bid for the auctioned property located in 4653 California Lane has been accepted. Fee, simple estimate, interests have now been transferred through the charitable trust set up by the property's grantor for the benefit of the Ladies Protection and Relief Society. Faithfully yours, G. Mesger, attorney at law. List of subscribers, June 18th, 1894. So I love this. Wait, the what? Frame of the game. It's really nice. Oh, you're talking about my border round? Oh, that's just like the it's one of the other Nancy games. It's Treasure in the Royal Tower. Since it's one of my favorites, I was like, I'll just use that because there's so much blank space with these old Nancys.
It's good to know it's here.
Okay. Yeah, so we have a fire extinguisher. Okay. We have a telephone. So these older Nancys, we don't have a phone, so if we need to call for help, we have to actually come to the landline. I know. Who uses a landline anymore? Ooh. What's this? Oh my gosh, I can't even read that. Dear Hugh, I'm doing great. How are you? Yes, the rumors are true. I bought myself a Victorian mansion. It's something you should mention. Oh, maybe it's funny you should mention Abby. She's actually the one who decided to go in on this this venture with me. Here's still in the process of restoring the place. It's a lot of fun, but also a lot of hard work. Something beginning to get a little worried that we'll fall behind schedule if we're not careful. There have been several accidents lately that have intervened, maybe? With our work. When you visit, you can stay in the Chinese room. We've just bought some new furniture for the room. And we're just waiting for the wallpaper to dry before we move anything in. With all of the distractions and the schedule, by the time by the time I finish writing this letter, I'm sure we will have completed the accommodation altogether. I'll try and get this into the mail before... Oh my goodness. Old internet connection sounds. It's just more of it's really tiny and it's cursive, so... Relying on landlines, we're doomed. Maybe it's fine. Also, yeah. Dear Rose, how are you doing? I haven't gotten messages from you in some time. I hope life is treating you well. Last I heard, you were in the middle of planning some sort of crazy scheme to buy an old Victorian mansion. So what ever became of that? Did you buy it? Now, how can you afford to do something like that? Who did you find a partner to help loan this plan? Or lead this plan? I hate to admit it, but I haven't been up to a whole lot lately. Life around here has been pretty dull. Nothing too great is happening here. Just a bit of the same old, same old. I need to fall into wealth, fame, and fortune, so I'll have more to write about. How's your cat and that friend of yours, Abby? Last time we spoke, she talked a lot about gold and its great spiritual significance. Maybe I'll follow your lead and take on an ambitious project of my own. I could use the money I've been saving to drive out west and visit you. An adventure on the road could be just the key to motivate me. If some of the rumors I've heard of your buying this house are true, I'll definitely have to come and visit. I'll use the excuse of coming to visit to check out your new investment. I'm learning Chinese and also considering taking a trip to Beijing. A friend of mine sent me a poem she wrote in Chinese the other day. Now, I want to go there. Well, enough rambling. I've got to go, but I hope to hear from you soon. Yours truly, Hugh Schrediner? Alright, cool. I love reading through people's letters. Why would you learn Chinese? Because some people find it interesting. Okay.
It won't fit.
It won't fit your hand, Nancy. I'm not putting anything in there. Ooh. Lessons in chess. The knight. Lesson 1. The knight, unlike any other piece, has the ability to move on an unfixed path. It leaves one square and arrives on another without going anywhere in between. In effect, it can leap over the pieces to land on its destination. In the example below, the knight is able to travel to any of the squares marked with an X. Yes. So, also, fun fact that this book doesn't tell you is the knight is the only one that can move in this way. All other pieces, the queen can move just like them. So, like, pawns can only move forward, rooks can only move up and pretty much in a T shape, but they can go as far as they want. Bishops can do the same thing, but diagonals. Knights are the only ones that move up to and either to the right or to the left by 1. And the queen cannot copy it. The knight is the only one who can move it that way. I find that fascinating. Lesson 2. Eat the opponent's pieces when they are distracted. I don't know about that, Bergie. I don't know about that lesson. Okay, so... We'll snoop into stuff later. I feel like we don't want to snoop too soon.
When the four-sided box loses its border...
Alright, Nancy's like this. I'm connecting things from the puzzle. Legends of San Francisco, the city's most influential personalities. Applegate Lizzie. Well loved by San Franciscans, both for her cultural and humanitarian contributions, Lizzie Applegate was a talented actress and songwriter who began her career entertaining miners at local gold camps. In 1880, Lizzie wrote and starred in the tremendously successful play The Bandit's Treasure, whose cast included Norma Dentfin, Lenore Scost, and Pam Doree. This initial success was followed by a string of other hits, including The Riddle of the Chinese Box, The Fire in the Phoenix Eye, and The Rainbow's Gold. And that's Lizzie Applegate. Okay. Especially considering that traditional Chinese has like 3,000 characters, which is why Chinese exists. I see. Anything else I can look at? What can I look at here? The theory of music. Music theory. Note reading. The staff is made up of 5 lines and 4 spaces. Musical notes are named after the first 7 letters of the alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. A clef is a musical symbol placed at the beginning of the staff that determines the letter names of the lines and spaces. These are the 2 main types of clefs: the treble clef and the bass clef. The clef will be, you will see on your music will depend on what type of instrument you're playing. And in this case, it's looks like it's set up for piano, I believe. And the treble clef usually signals for the right hand for piano, and then the bass clef is for the left hand of piano. Imagine trying to learn the alphabet or sing your ABCs, right? Opposite? No. I would imagine. I know exactly how it is. Yeah, because Bergie, you... That's why, like, no. The big symbol, the treble clef is for the right hand, and the bass clef is for the left hand. Don't be silly. Also known as the Firebird, I like how we're just jumping the middle. Nancy never reads books entirely. She just randomly opens and goes, I'm reading this! Also known as the Firebird, this mythical giant bird occurs in the legends of many cultures, including Chinese, Arabic, and American Indian. Every 500 years, the bird builds a great nest and sets it on fire to rise forth from its ashes. I like how it's like Firebird, but nowhere is it mentioning that it's also called a phoenix. Yeah, Bergie does indeed know Mandarin. So if we ever need to know Mandarin, Bergie's got our back. Ooh, I found a tile. Shift in the books. No, we have 26 letters. Like the English alphabet's 26. Not 28. Okay. Wow. I guess let's continue to explore. Ah, so this is how we get down to the saloon. Speaking of piano.
Hi, you must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this house.
Yeah, most of these Victorian mansions need a lot of work, but I don't mind getting my hands dirty, you know? This place will look great once it's finished.
Do you think you'll be open in time with all of these accidents and delays?
Yeah. Well, now that you're here,
He
sure.
does have a pretty, like, tough chin, you know what I mean?
You don't sound convinced.
No, I am. I mean, I know Rose is all concerned, but you gotta expect a few things to get out of control with these big projects.
Yeah, are you doubting this man?
Sure, but why so many?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
So I'm pretty sure I didn't click on if this one had a senior mode or anything like that.
And hidden beneath a river of colors.
Okay, so... Well, Nancy's kind of mentioning these. I know we have Bergie to help, but I might as well take some notes. So we have... River. Looks like some of the guys from the really old Barbie movies. Yeah, kind of. You gonna trust that smile? Something isn't right about him? Well, you know, you can keep that in mind. Famous non-alcoholic drinks and how to mix them. Minty Festival Punch. This festival beverage is a surefire winner on cold, snowy nights. 9 cups of water, 18 ounces of cranberry juice, 15 ounces quartered of oranges, 14 ounces of lime juice, 6 tablespoons of sugar. Oh my goodness. And 9 sprigs of mint. Combined and heat ingredients in a large pot. Serve warm. Then we have the Ginger Whisper. Great for parties. 5 teaspoons of ground ginger, 19 cups of water, 20 ounces of soda water, 9 bottles of ginger ale, and 6 cups of lemon juice. Makes 20 servings. Well, if you're going to a party, y'all, there you go. Oh no. Bed and breakfast on the rise. San Francisco's B&B boom. Sunsets. The Bay Area has experienced an increase in the number of registered bed and breakfasts. According to Betsy Hamilton, director of the B&B Association of San Francisco, more and more travelers who visit our city are seeking a more personal lodging experience. The Bay Area has many alternative accommodations in addition to traditional hotels. But with the increased interest in B&B comes increased competition. We have actually seen a decline in business over the last couple of years, says Roderick J.H. Thorson, owner of Old Time Lodgings in Pacific Heights. Nearly everyone with a Victorian-style home seems to have jumped on the B&B bandwagon. Many B&Bs are marked toward a specific clientele or offer different amenities to beat the competition. Janie Christen of Dark Shadows Inn offers her clients a mystery dinner show. It's extremely popular and profitable when the B&B distinguishes itself from the rest of the pack, she says. Hotels have the same historical importance or even a legend attached to them are definitely the most popular. I see. Also, I need your paint scraper.
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up.
Well,
Sorry.
Hey, whatever your name is, I totally wasn't listening. Where's your paint scraper? Scandal, horror, outrage. Citing the increased popularity of stage revenues and decreasing charitable contributions, the Ladies Protection Society has announced a shocking new strategy for raising much needed funds for the benefit of widows and orphans in our region. No longer will the good ladies of our society hold garden parties, afternoon teas, or cakewalks to solicit contributions. Instead, these proper wives, daughters, and mothers will act on stage like common troubadours in several popular plays in order to raise money for their good works. As decent gentlemen, we should not allow the fair sex to denigrate themselves to this level of vulgarity. Oops, sorry, I clicked the button. Women belong in the home, not upon the stage. Editor. Boo. Boo this editor. Boo. Boo. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go find his paint scraper somewhere else. Alright.
Leon!
Yes, do call for Leon. Oh.
The rope is cut.
I mean, at least this isn't a deliberate cut. That's frayed. That's like something that's like splayed over time. Couldn't even put his name. Nah. I ain't got time to remember people's names. Okay, so we got some creaky creaks. No. Okay, so that's where we need the paint scraper. But where can I find a paint scraper? Sir, I need your paint scraper. Oh, paint scraper! We have found it. Yeah, I get it, stairs. Ain't nobody got time for that. I know.
I need a paint scraper.
Paint scraping.
It's locked.
Oh.
It's locked.
Oh, I can't. Okay, well, I got that. Can I... Oh. Okay, we can fiddle with that later. I CD-ROM drive to play Nancy Drew games. No, you don't. You can get them on Steam. I mean, unless you don't want to get them on Steam, I guess. I mean, you can probably get a, no, that's not where I want to go. You can probably get, like, an external CD drive that just plugs into an HDMI cable. You already have all the physical games? I mean, I guess, yeah. I used to have some of them, but, like, I just like having them in my digital library because then I can just boot them up whenever.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting. But unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
I like how she's like, it's not important. What do you mean it's not important? I found, like, a locked attic. You don't want to be like, oh yeah, that's actually quite handy. I think you were telling me that, Nancy.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
Suspicious.
Whose laptop is that in the library?
Lewis leaves it here, but he doesn't like people to use it. He said he's had trouble with viruses lately.
I see.
Have you heard of someone named Lizzie Applegate?
No, I haven't.
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now, the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, she wants me to fix the dumbwaiter. So... Do you have anything down
Hey,
here?
Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
You know, if you would, like, talk to me and, like...
I should wait until he leaves.
Just... Nancy, there's a hammer right there. Just knock him out. Then we snoop. Excuse me? I was like, I want to leave. And Nancy's like, turn around. And it's like, no, Nancy. No, no.
I see you.
I see you too, mysterious voice in the hallway. Okay, so she's umming and ahming. Okay, there's more rope here. Cool. We love that. I need something for the dumbwaiter. Not that way.
It's locked. It's locked.
Just jimmy it open. Use your key, Nancy.
It's locked.
She wants me to fix the dumbwaiter. Stop! Hammer time! Blah! Just beat someone with it. Yeah, that's where we found the paint scraper. I'm gonna assume we're not gonna find anything else heavy. God, this old Nancy's so hard to operate. Oh! That seat just undeformed. Oh my god. Ghosts. I need something heavy. Is he in here? Can I talk to him? I know, right? Ghosts. Okay, so...
When the four-sided box loses its border,
Aha! I have made the little box thingy. I think that's 4. Or box.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Lewis Chandler.
pleased to meet you. My name is Nancy Drew. Are you a friend of Rose?
Yes, I'd like to think so, but I'm an antique dealer, and a client told me that Rose and Abby had recently acquired the estate. I'm an authority on the Victorian era, so they were only too happy to let me use the library in exchange for my advice on the renovations.
Bro, where are you looking? I don't know if he knows where he's looking, sir. Hello? Are you with us? Where are you?
You must know a lot about the house's history.
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
I can see why. You kind of... It's kind of hard to see where you're looking to understand how remarkable it is, right? Is that what you mean why you can't see why it's remarkable? Are you sure you can see? Hello?
Abby thinks the mansion is haunted.
Does she? There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
Do you think a ghost is causing
ghost?
these accidents?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall covering and the light supplies. but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
No, I'm not done talking.
I'm sorry, but I really must finish my work.
Finish
Perhaps
what
Abby can
work?
assist
You're
you.
just
Good
sitting
day.
there reading a book. Alright. Oh, telephone. I'll get it. I think that was the wrong call, you know. They call the wrong people. That's okay. It's okay. It's understandable. Wrong number. Alright, what time? Excuse you? Gosh.
Hello.
How do you know Lewis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about our property, but he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
People just keep showing up to your new fancy mansion, huh?
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
So long. What time is it? What is that? 3:30? Well, she's gone. But we need to be a little bit later. So then he might leave. Oh. I guess I'll just go into her room. Who needs to lock your room when Nancy's around? Am I right? So many colors. No, focus. Focus, Nancy.
When the moon sleeps.
Moon!
And the sun plays.
Moon. Okay. Agatha Eckerd's fortune telling for business popularity. Oh, I can't read it? Oh my gosh. So if you see this like lady right here, you can barely see her, but there's a lady right here, right? On like as the book's creasing. That's one of the characters that you talk and interact with in the game that precedes this one. I can't remember her name because I don't play that one very often. But she's in Stay Tuned for Danger. Can I? Nancy, how do we back out? There we go. The Zodiac in you. Chat, what's your Zodiac sign? Oh. I like how it says Zodiac, but we're immediately looking at the, Chinese Zodiac here. The Chinese tradition, the Chinese horoscope, is organized on a 12-year cycle with each year assigned to a certain animal. While the origin of these animal signs is unclear, many believe that they were named by Buddha before he departed from Earth. He summoned all the animals, but only 12 came to bid him farewell. As a reward, he named a year after each one in the order that they arrived. First came the rat, then the ox, the tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. Thus, we have 12 signs today. You're Taurus, Virgo, Leo or snake in the Chinese one. You're a border case. What does that even mean, Bergie? For Chinese, I'm unfortunately you're the monkey. I hate monkeys, so that's even more unfortunate. But for the other type of zodiac, Pisces, baby. Which is probably why Crystal and I are kind of a bit shy characters, because Pisces are kind of shy people, so. Rooster? Cool. I'm gonna write this down, because I know it's gonna be important later, and I don't want to come look for it. So we have rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, Snake. Horse. Goat. Monkey. Rooster. Dog, and then it's usually pig, but they're listing it as a boar. Either way, it's a boar or a pig. Somewhere between twins and Cancer. I don't think you can be on the border. I don't think it works that way. It's either one or the other. Near date ranges that are considered cusps. I mean, I guess, but I've never really seen any. Oh, she's got a sneaky one-way mirror. Mastering the art of illusion. Okay. Of all the spiritualists in the turn of the century, none was as famous as Madame Agani, noted for her spider sapphire bracelets and heavy Russian accent. In her memoirs, I Am the Spider Lady, Madame Agani revealed her secrets. For her, creating an atmosphere of illusion was just as important as the illusion itself. The best illusions were those that were created over a period of time or anticipated by the audience. As an illusionist, you must be aware of the influence that you have on the audience's perception of the events you create. Always establish an aura of intrigue and mystery by yourself. As you talk with your audience, try to plant the seeds of illusion in the perceiver's mind. Remember, illusions are about control, and you must always strive to maintain this control. Also, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Lady Kira, you love Haunted Mansion? It's a very good Nancy. It's kind of near to my heart. It's not my ultimate favorite, but it is indeed a good Nancy. We've already beaten one Nancy today, so the Mega Marathon, we're playing 2 Nancys today.
Something's missing here.
Nancy, how do you know? You don't live here. Imagine going through someone's stuff and then just going, something's missing here. And then you're like, how would you know? You don't live here. You grew up on them. Me too. I've been playing them since I was like 14. Favorite? It's so hard because I feel like I keep saying so many are my favorites.
Here.
But I absolutely love Treasure in the Royal Tower. It's my absolute favorite. Probably because it's my first. Old West romances. Oh god. Were never found in that canyon, but it's still believed to be the route used to flee from Dylan and his men. Lizzie Applegate and the Bandit. According to legend, the infamous masked bandit El Diablo fell madly in love with Lizzie Applegate during her years as an entertainer at gold mining camps. At the end of Lizzie's performance, El Diablo would ride his jet black steed up to the stage and leave her a bouquet of gardenias. It was rumored that Lizzie joined El Diablo's band of thieves and was present at the Christmas gold robbery in 1876. Or is that an 8? No, it's 1878. Mary Oaks and Tennessee Sam. Few romances of the Old West would ever match the fire and the fortune of Mary Oaks and Tennessee Sam. Born to I have no idea. I can't get to read. Treasure Child's good. You think your favorite is Secret Shadow? Do you mean Secret of Shadow Ranch? Shadow of the Water's Edge? There's a couple different shadows. El Diablo, aka the Devil. Oh, that's a closet. I was like, how do I get out of here? Alright, well, I think I need Charlie to be out of here. You know what, Ghost? You're right.
When the 10 daughters are reunited in order.
I played this game I don't know how many times, but I always love to take notes. Even though my notebook already has these somewhere, I like to redo my notes every time. Secret of Shadow Ranch? No, you're fine. Oh my god, Shadows of War is just so good. It's so terrifying, but I like it. It's very good. Oh, it's already past 5. Never mind. Okay. Time really flies when you're being Nancy, apparently. Well, stop your crying! There's no crying in Nancy! Oh my goodness. Some people, can you believe it? I will say I don't like spooky. I'm such a scared chicken baby. I like to live my life like Shaggy and Scooby. I don't go near anything scary, spooky, haunted, or possessed. I don't do it. I hate it. I hate being scared. I'll take that screwdriver. Technically, it's a flathead. No, no. No, no. A key! Excelsior. Feels better when playing spooky games alone personally. I mean, I've streamed a few spooky games in my time, and every time...
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Alright, fine. We'll unstick it later or whatever. What was the point of that? Ooh. Okay, door. Door's like, ha-ha! I close on you. It's like, alright. Way to be rude. Door. Magic key. We get to go in the attic. No, it's fine, it's fine. No need to be skilled. It's just an attic. You know. Wow. Someone liked a lot of that particular... Ah, baby head! Okay, that's a little spooky. That's what I needed. Beautiful. Frister and Roseman. What we got here? Oh god, it's so hard to read. You know, I'm not gonna read it because I physically can't read. There, Nancy read it. I'm not reading that. As much as I like to read in Nancy games, that's too much. It's too much and it's too hard. A crowbar? How did you know I wanted that game?
It's locked.
I don't think this key goes to it.
It's locked.
That's what I figured. Okay, so we're gonna need another key. The mysterious storybook. She pushed her auburn hair back behind her ear and continued the arduous work. Each pile of dirt seemed heavier than the last, and the damp air, night air, was stifling. Somewhere in the distance, a clock struck midnight. Suddenly, the sound of metal hitting metal resounded from the bottom of the pit. Caroline dropped to her knees and quickly dug around the dull metallic chest. Soon, the lid was uncovered and she pried its lock open with her crowbar. Her eyes flashed as she saw the chest contents. 1,000 pieces of gold glinted in the soft moonlight. Captain Straubing's treasure, the young heroine cried. And soon it will be mine, a gruff voice interrupted from above. Before she could react, Caroline saw the backside of the shovel for a split second before, then darkness. When she awoke, she could hear the faint chink of gold pieces hitting one another. She struggled to stand, but found both hands and feet tied together. She slowly moved her hand to her back pocket, but found that her pocket knife was gone. Looking for this? Mr. Niles grinned, standing over her with the knife in his hand. I know how clever you are, and took the liberty to remove the contents of your pockets. Please excuse the liberties I have taken. I'll do no such thing, you villain. The treasure belongs to the Strawberg family, and you know it. Again, another book where it's like, just let me read more. Alright, well that's everything. Uh-oh.
It's stuck.
Don't worry, Nancy, we have a crowbar. Yeah, maybe we should tell her, like, hey, you should probably get that fixed. That's kind of a problem of getting stuck in the attic, and I have the only crowbar. Oh wait, I didn't fix it yet. No, no. Goodbye! Well, I mean, the dumb waiter kind of works, as in it goes one way. Down. Up. I need to go up. I need uppies. Whee! Dumbwaiter. Where is it? Aha!
When the eye of the phoenix is in your hand,
In your hand. Dude, Nancy, you must have a photographic memory because, like, I don't remember any of that. Not a single thing. Boop. Okay. And I got my third tile. I don't know why it's there, but I have it. Okay, so now I can tell her I fixed the dumbwaiter.
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. So we've been to the attic. I found those tiles. I know where they go. This way. Is he in here? He's gone. Good.
It won't fit.
Sacred tunnel in the library. Okay, I have a child.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams.
Child. Something like that. It's close enough. I'll take that. Yellow. We can do some peeky speaking pieing. Okay. We'll remember that later when it's time to do some spying. Speaking of spying... Woo! One of the first, like, her interactive ever made of, like, a 3D environment. Yeah, speaking of Nancy, just as a friendly reminder for anyone who's new coming in or hasn't possibly seen, we'll be playing Nancy's every weekend going forward until we finish them. For next weekend, I'll see if I can get the second one running, so that way we can then just keep going. But we'll see. We all know the second one is a bit of a finicky creature. And hey, if you come to all of them, I'll be curious to hear what you think is your favorite Nancy. Imagine if Nancy operated this way. Do they follow a timeline? No. Each Nancy's kind of like in its own different, like, instance, in a sense. There's only... Oh god, I'm stuck on a wall. There's only like 2 Nancys that actually are relevant to each other, and one of them's been wiped off the face of the planet. Otherwise, they're all kind of self-contained, isolated, all on their own. And one Nancy takes place back in the 50s. So obviously there's no timeline there. But no, there is no, like, chronological, like, you gotta play Nancy this way, or it won't make sense. Pretty much all of them are standalone, on their own. Where am I going? Not this way. So you can just pretty much pick up any Nancy whenever. It's just, some Nancys will, mention... Is that what I want? No? There's a window? Okay. The Nancys will just tell you what the next Nancy is. Where am I going? I don't remember this maze being this complicated. I wish I could just use my keyboard, but no. They're like, this is a point-and-click game, so you have to use the mouse for literally everything. going this way. Did I go this way? Oh, I think I did go this way, and this was a dead end. Oh, I got stuck on that wall, that's right. Is that the one that they've blurred from existence? Gotta skip that one. Well, obviously, yes, and that's also the only other Nancy that pretty much is tied to another Nancy that precedes it. Which is Nancy Drew number 2. Which is also another one that's, like, kind of hard to find. It's like one of the only ones that's not even on Steam. And for a while, it wasn't even on their own website. Okay. Where's this City Guide? 1888 Hotel, Sign Palace, Port, 4th Street. Cool. Storage unit, laptop, maintenance, briefcase. That might come in handy. 4, 6, 5, 6, 8. Home office, safe, fireproof box, security alarm. Okay. None of that's available. Anything in your trash? Okay. Nothing in his trash. Alright, cool. He'll be none the wiser. Why did that one go poof? Oh, the one that no longer exists? Because they had a character from a previous game pretend to be a different race. To be like a kind of a gotcha, where it's like, it was really me, Nancy, the whole time, and you're supposed to be, oh my goodness, it was you this whole time. And obviously, you know, people didn't really like that. So, yeah.
The spirits wish to speak to you, Nancy.
Yep, it's time.
Tonight, I will channel their energies to deliver a message. Meet me down in the basement, if you dare. Please sit down.
Yep, time for the
We
seance.
really don't have time for this.
Let us begin. We are gathered here tonight to contact the shades of those who have passed before us. Gaze into the crystal ball. It will answer all of our questions. What's that?
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
We have. Are you the spirit known as Valdez?
I was once called that in the world of the living.
But now I go as
You
Dan
spirit
in the
who has
afterlife.
caused these accidents?
I have come back searching for her, my wife.
Where could she
can
be?
she be?
Bro, she's right there. Just look.
The spirits have spoken.
He didn't really
The
speak that
seance
much.
is over.
We've got a busy day tomorrow, and no more time for these games, Abby. And make sure you blow out the candles on your way up. I don't want to wake up and find the house on fire.
Nancy, you go to bed. And Nancy's like, alright, I'll go to bed. Yeah, exactly. They can't do that. It's honestly one, if you know the story that they wrote in the game that was, don't don't mind that. That's my earbud. Don't get off the screen. Oh my god. It was gonna go away. There we go. What was I gonna say? I feel like I threw it. Oh, the one that got completely like derailed, like taken off the internet. If you know the story, it was called Ransom of the Seven Ships. If anyone just wants to like look it up, see what it is. It's one where they could have just easily just written it slightly different. If all they had to do was take the character that was in disguise and then just remove them being Jamaican. just make them not, because it's supposed to be a white guy pretending to be someone who's Jamaican to get like an aha moment over Nancy, essentially. Which is kind of a spoiler for the game, but like, we're not going to play it because I want to respect her decision. But it's one where it's just like, all they had to do was just disguise him to not look like he's supposed to without completely changing an ethnicity or anything like that. And the whole game would have been fine. That's all they had to do, was just make him just be the white guy that he is, but just disguise as someone else. It's so mind-boggling that they erased it when it's like, all you had to do was just not make one man go from one race to another race. It's really that simple. All he had to do was just put on a fake beard, maybe throw on some silly accent, and then maybe look disheveled to not look like his normal self or whatever. It's like insane on how easy it could have just been avoided. Morning, Nancy.
Morning, Nancy.
Oh, did I say good morning to Nancy? Nancy also said good morning to Nancy. Spooky ghosts!
I hope you're convinced now that the spirits are with us. These ghosts are here to stay.
What kind of person is Charlie? He seems to feel bad about all of these mishaps.
Ugh, it's clear to me that Charlie's totally responsible for the accidents. Who else could it have been? He's a really nice kid, but he has no idea what he's doing. Unfortunately, Rose doesn't want to fire him. And there's something suspicious about him.
Something suspicious. Why did they think that changing their race was a good idea when backfired? Honestly, I don't know. And it's not like it's like, oh, it was such a long time ago. Like, it was, of course, just a blah thing that wasn't a big deal. But later we went, actually, it is a big deal. It's one where, like, it was always kind of a big deal. It's just one where it's like, I really wish to, like, be a fly on the wall and see the decisions and just be like, why would you do that? Why would you do any of that? When you could just, literally, as I say, just don't make the character a race swap. Or if you want it to be a Jamaican character, make it that's the character and they're not disguised as someone else. You know what I mean? There's like so many options that they could have done to just avoid that kind of controversy altogether. But they went, no, this is going to be great because it's a mystery and you're not supposed to know. But like, if the character looked like someone else, I wasn't going to know it was that character anyways. You know what I mean? It just... it boggles my brain whenever I think about that, because it's just like, I don't know how hard it is to not do that, you know?
What do you mean?
The other day, I was down in the basement working for over an hour, and suddenly he sneaks up on me. I bet he was down there the whole time, watching me.
Watching me? Spooky.
Have you seen the poem in my room?
Oh, I love that poem. Listen, my child, to this story of dreams. How does the rest go? It was there when we bought the place.
Do you know much about Lewis? It must be great having your own expert on Victorians.
He owns Chandler Interiors, a very reputable antique store. I'm sure his clients will be quite interested in our bed and breakfast once they hear about our resident ghost.
Remember Greenlit probably got fired? You would think so, but let's also be real. It was probably someone really higher up probably making that decision, and probably nothing came of it. They probably just got a little finger waggle, which usually happens with higher ups when they make the decisions and the people who work on it get in trouble for something that they had no control over.
How long have you known Rose?
A couple of years. She has good business sense, but I think she needs to think more about advertising. Otherwise, we're just like all the other B&Bs in this town, and believe me, there's plenty of them.
I saw those papers in the parlor. Where did you find them?
Right in my room. They're so vintage. I'm going to ask Lewis if he can get me some antique frames for them. Rose and I can use the letters in our historical display.
Was there anything about the house in them?
I don't think so. I really didn't go through them that much. I did find this old picture of a woman dressed in men's clothing. I think it was taken in the entryway by the staircase. I sent it to a photographer to have it restored.
Do you have any idea who this woman might be?
No, I don't. Sorry.
I heard someone crying in the hallway. Was that you?
I told you the spirits were interested in you. Was it a woman crying?
Yes, it was. How did you know?
It must be one of our phantom residents.
Well, I like how Nancy's like, how'd you know? Well, we asked her if she was crying. So you would also kind of come to the assumption like it sounded like a woman crying. So like that was kind of right there, or whatever.
Do you know who this phantom could be?
Well, it wasn't me crying out there.
Or was it? Imagine it was just her going like crying in her room, just pretending it's a ghost so no one knows that she's crying.
Did the house come with a lot of furniture?
There were a lot of pieces and knickknacks left behind, like the books in the study, your bed. I think it was too large to take out of the room.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Ta-ta for now.
Okay. I don't think he's in here yet. Okay, he's not in. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. He arrives at 11, right? We might want to do some snooping and wait for him.
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Yeah, I'll definitely try not to. Yeah, it says he's... No, that's Charlie. From noon. Okay, so we have a little bit of time because it is only 10 o'clock.
Hey Nancy, I see you survived Abby's seance. Man, that Valdez guy sure sounded creepy.
I guess. Were you down here then? I don't remember seeing you.
Rose told me all about it. So how are things coming along? Anything I can help you out with?
Have you met Louis Chandler? What do you know about him?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
Can you tell me more about the accidents?
I'd really rather not talk about that right now.
Have you ever heard of someone named Valdez?
I've heard of a Diego Valdez. He was a wealthy rancher who lived in the 1800s. Yeah, I just read a book on him for my history class.
Was he from San Francisco?
No, he was sort of a hermit and never married. But he was extremely generous. He gave away thousands of dollars.
How do you like working for Abby?
She's not bad. She can be a little weird. I think she gets on Rose's nerves sometimes.
What do you mean?
She always does a disappearing act whenever Rose needs her to do some work. And I think Rose is sort of hatty, you know?
Abby thinks the house is haunted. Do you?
I'm not sure. Let's just say I wouldn't rule it out. But that's Abby's department, not mine.
Had you come across any hidden passageways down here?
You mean like a trapdoor leading to a room with skeletons or something? No, I haven't.
Have you seen the poem in the Chinese room?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. It almost sounds like there's a hidden message in there, you know?
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
See you around.
Alright, bye. Okay.
It's stuck.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna be able to play the piano at some point. What time is it? It's only like 10:30. I mean, our best bet, I guess, not to come in here because we have nothing to say to her. How to create a beautiful 4-poster bed in 10 easy steps. You'll love the drama this 4-poster bed brings to your bedroom. It's simple to make and gives a bedroom a truly continental look. Materials for a twin-size bed. 56 6-inch pieces of wooden doweling. 5 46-inch pieces of wooden doweling, 2 PVC elbows to fit the doweling, 2 inches, 66 square inches of fabric, screws. Just screws. Not a particular amount of screws. Just get some screws and hope you have enough. 4 7/8 inch by 37 inch eye hooks. 3 by 6 7th inch by 5 by 39th inch fish hooks. 1 pre-cut all pieces. Insert a PVC elbow lengthwise into the doweling. 2. Add the short pieces of doweling, placing them to the ends of the elbows in lengthwise pieces. Easy steps. I mean, again, it's probably easy if you are, you know, a carpenter by trade or whatever, that you're like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing, you know? But when you don't make things, it can kind of feel a little daunting, you know? Oh, it moved! Oh, it's spooky. I don't like it. No, Nancy. Okay, she wants to back up further. No, he's not in here yet. Okay, we're gonna have to sneak in. Okay, we're gonna have to sit back here and wait for a bit, unfortunately. Oh, we didn't have to. Nice.
Lewis is up to something.
I mean, of course.
Aha! That's it!
Lewis, are you in there?
I'll be right there.
He's hiding something in his briefcase.
Oh, yes, because that's definitely not sus. Alright, Nancy, you know what that means. It's time to snoop. And we already know his briefcase combo. 4 6 5 3 4 8 6 8. Argentine appraisers 504. Dear sir, I present a client who would like to sell their collection of post-Civil War gold bullion. My client wishes to remain anonymous during all business transactions, and I'm having difficulty determining the nature of their collection. From what I gather, my client possesses approximately 50,000 in uncirculated bank standard gold coins dated between 18...
What are you doing in there?
What happened?
I don't have time to read!
I got caught snooping around.
Oh my
And
God.
Rose asked me to leave.
Oh no.
Now you won't be able to solve the mystery.
Better luck next time, I guess.
That's too bad. And to think you could have saved the day.
And helped out Rose.
I know. If only I had another chance. I'd be a lot more careful the next time around.
Well, good thing I have a second chance. But it's like I have no time to read. It's so dumb. It's like, what's the point of adding text to read if you won't let your players read it? You know what I'm saying? There, I'm just gonna look at that. Okay, Nancy looked at it. I would love to read it, but would you look at that? I can't read it because he's gonna come in. They want speed readers? I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic.
Gumbo Fu? What's that?
Technically, Nancy only just needs certain words and stuff and things. Okay, well, I got what I needed, but... kind of dumb that, I can't read what they wrote because I'm just not quick enough. Probably expected you to screenshot. Oh god, no. And this day when they made this game, no, they weren't expecting that. They just unfortunately gave people an ungenerous amount of time to, like, read things.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Thanks.
Okay, so I'll have to come back when he leaves. Just gonna talk to some people.
Hello.
Do you think Charlie is responsible for these accidents?
Abby thinks he is, but I'm not sure. I really trust in him, and I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Does Charlie live around here?
He told me he just moved here from Iowa, but doesn't have a place of his own yet. He said he's staying with friends.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
No, not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Take care.
Okay. I just expect you to be better at reading. Dyslexia did not exist back then. You're right. You're right. I invented it. I shouldn't have done that. That was definitely my bad. That was my B. Oh, I just saw a spooky ghost in the mirror.
Hi, Nancy.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
See you later.
Alright, bye. Okay, so... the only person that I could talk to would be Chandler. He should be back in there. Oh, he might not even actually be there. He was probably just there so that way Nancy could spy on him in that moment. Right? Oh yeah, he's not even here yet, because he comes at noon. Ugh. So, it's so dumb. I look in there, he's not supposed to be here yet, but yet he comes here and catches me snooping on his stuff. Stupid. What am I supposed to do for, like... Well, that passed, like, 15 minutes. How quickly does time pass for Nancy? I'll just run around until it's, like, noon. Oh god, my eye itches. It's just so interesting that she's like, Nancy, I want you to do this. She asked me to fix that tile. We did. She asked us to paint scrape the paint that goes to the attic. We did. Didn't care that we actually found access to the attic and needed a key. That's okay. We found the key. And then said, I need you to fix a dumbwaiter. Fix a dumbwaiter and doesn't even care. So it's like, immediately she's like, yeah, I'm done. No more.
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Take care.
Also, I have no idea what she's doing. She's just scribbling the same thing down all day, every day. Okay, so now it should be 12. Bruh, where are you? Gosh, I bet you I'd touch his stuff and he'd be like, what are you doing touching my things? Yeah, so those papers are still there. No one's taken them, so that's good. Ooh, spooky. A ghost walking down the hallway. Bro better be in there by now. I've ran around the building. It's 12 o'clock. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pass time so that Charlie's leaving because I want to go investigate his stuff more. Caught your first Eevee. Very nice. Let's see what Eevees. You can see Eevees on the map. I didn't get him. Did I get him early? So right now, Eevees are only going to be just out and about in very random, very specific places. There is a zone that you can find them. The zone you just. Alright, bro, chill out. Oh wait, I know. I need to call someone. I do. I should call my friend. That's what I was thinking of doing. Never mind. I'm gonna call my friend. But yeah, you'll find the Eevees later. You just haven't gotten to the zone where they actually, like... I'm gonna say show up very loosely. There's like one that spawns, so... Oh wait, no, I don't need to actually go in here. Because the phone It's right here.
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
I sure am. I'm staying with Rose Green, a friend of Hannah's, in a Victorian mansion. I'm helping out with renovations.
You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
I hope you won't be riding them. What were you doing in Egypt?
Oh, you know, the usual. Pyramids, bazaars, the Sphinx. But what are you up to, Nancy? Why'd you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Yes, actually there is.
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
Mm-hmm.
I found some old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Ooh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
Have you heard of an antique dealer named Louis Chandler?
Nope, never heard of him.
Have you heard of an actress, Lizzie Applegate?
Oh, sure, she was a good friend of Lotta Crabtree, another popular actress in the late 1800s. As I recall, she opened up a big hotel. What was it called? The Hotel Mandrake or the Oriental? I forget.
Was it in this neighborhood? Is it still around?
Oh no, this one was downtown. It was very big, but I think it burned down.
Shame.
Have you ever come across hidden rooms in Victorian mansions?
No, but I've read that many houses were only partially rebuilt after the Great Earthquake, closing off damaged rooms from the rest of the house.
Do you know what the words gum bo fu mean?
Sounds Chinese to me. Why don't you ask everyone what they think it means? It may have
Just
something to do with
Louis
the
go
house.
in.
In the meantime, I'll ask my friends about it.
So normally I hear sound games and I get scared because I'm like, oh god, someone's going in the room, but that's literally just sounding of him like going in the room he needs to go into. I really like how this old game actually has that if you're nearby and a character is either leaving or coming, you can actually hear them leaving, but like they don't have any animations to do so, but it's enough cues for you to understand what's happening.
Do you know anything about Valdez?
I don't think so.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Keep me posted, okay?
Yeah, so she's gonna be a helpful contact for us. Okay, I don't know what that sound was then, because he's supposed to be in here, but I guess he's not. Okay, so we're gonna go spying on Charlie, because he hasn't been spied on in a hot minute. He leaves at 5. I think I already got that.
When the 10 daughters are reunited in order.
Oh, yes, I do. I do. I checked my notes. Take a quick little power nap, Nancy. This door? Hold on, I gotta check. My phone is going insane. What is happening? Oh, just family sharing stuff. Alright.
It's so dark in here.
Oh. Oh.
The king of the sky will shine his ray.
was a little bit bigger than the middle one. Okay. El Diablo. Not much is known about this masked bandit who plagued the Domingo Baca trail between 1875 and 1880, except for his trademark black outfit and mask. Many legends associate him with the Great Christmas Robbery, but contemporary historians now believe the robbery was fabricated by the Stagecoach Company since the treasure has never been found. El Diablo. Term paper. That's the same book. Dear Mom and Dad, sorry I haven't written you in a while, but things have really been busy. I'm working now, fixing up an old house. I'm learning a lot and very proud of the work I'm doing. I'm still in between places, so I'll let you know what my address is once I've settled down. Say hi to Grandma, Charlie. Nancy, put it down. How do we put it down? There we go. Just a secret hole in the wall, I see.
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. Let's see. I have child. We don't have beginning. We have daughters. We have 4. We have I. I don't have fire. We do have moon. We have king. We have river. And we don't have gold. Okay. While I'm here. Why is he so uptight about them? Let's see. What's a hotel? Golden Gardenia, Valdez, Abbey Seance, Ghost and Hallway, Secret Addict, Valdez, Seance, Hoax, or Charlie, 2 Youngs in here for work. Gumpo Fu, call Emily. Yeah, so we already called her. I might go to bed so I can talk to people again. Actually, hang on. Before we do that, because I have my screwdriver. Yeah, so she's put a speaker in here to play sounds. Can I talk to her about that? Oh, you can just go in her room now. No, that's not what I'm looking for. No. Aha, so the thing we needed finally shows up, eh?
Nancy? Get out of my room! Rose! Rose!
I've never
Nancy,
been...
I'm ashamed of you. Everyone in this house
That's
expects
never happened
some
to me
degree of
before.
privacy, and you have obviously violated that trust. Your behavior is completely unacceptable. No arguments. I cannot stand to have someone so inconsiderate in my house. I've arranged for Abby to drop you off at the airport. I'm sorry it has to work out this way.
Wow.
Goodbye.
I've never had... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I can see why. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've never had Abby, like, actually get the jump on me like that. Let's see. Well, that's okay.
Morning, Nancy.
Morning, Nancy. That That was indeed something.
Hi, Nancy.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
Gumbo foo? I love gumbo. What kind of gumbo is gumbo foo?
Does Charlie live around here?
I'm not sure. He said he's between apartments. I think he said he's staying with friends until he can find a place of his own.
Between apartments? That seems kind of odd.
Not for San Francisco. Rents are really high, and there are so many kids thinking they can find cheap housing out here. It's sad to say, but a lot of them end up on the streets.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Ta-ta for now.
Okay. I still can't believe she caught me. That was so wild. I was like, well, she's
Hi,
not
Nancy.
here. This should be fine.
What's up?
Charlie, I know your secret. I know you're living in the hidden room behind the saloon.
Please don't tell Rose. I have no place to stay.
How did you find the room?
I was homeless, camping out in parks. One day I was looking for a place to get out of the rain, so I ducked under some bushes and found this hidden panel that led to the secret room. Nancy, I didn't mean any harm. I just needed a place to live.
Mm-hmm.
What other secrets do you know about this house?
I have seen some odd things down here, like Abby's seance.
Do you know what the words gumbo foo mean?
I'm not sure. I've never heard that before.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Bye, Nancy. And thanks, Nancy, for keeping my secret. I'll tell Rose. Hi, Nancy. What's
Okay.
up?
I'll
I
let
have
you
his
get
term
back to
paper,
your
but-
renovation.
So long.
I guess he doesn't care about his term paper. Anything else I can talk to her about?
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
Ain't no one want to talk to me. How rude. Okay, I don't see anything going on there. No, not there, Nancy. Trying to call Emily again, see if she's found anything.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy.
Listen, my dear, I'm off to a photo shoot in Mexico, even though I don't know why they're sending me down there again. I just got back a couple of months ago, but who knows what goes on in my editor's mind, always thinking of new ways to make my life miserable. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, I'll find out what that phrase means before I go, okay? Okay, good luck.
Okay, so that pretty much means we're done talking to her, and we'll get a package from her at some point. I hate this. I hate this maze. I mean, I guess if people want to hack your computer, I guess this is one way to annoy them to get in. I mean, it's pretty easy to get in, but, you know. It's not like, you know, I like how she's like, oh, he was worried about getting viruses or whatever. Viruses, bro, just needs some kind of security system. It's not just play oh, I guess I gotta switch to turn lights on? Fact from fiction. The greatest Christmas robbery. Charlie Murphy. Final term paper. Profiles of California history. History 183. Introduction. Date. Term paper. Objective. Valuation of stolen gold. Best sources. Robbery value ranges 15,000 to 250,000 gold coins. Formulas for computing value. Participants: El Diablo, Purple Pete, Wild Aldea, Crazy June, Diego Valdez. Eyewitness profiles. Location of stolen gold. Western Mutual United Bank fraud. Valdez Family Ranch, Applegate connection, Bandit's treasure promotion, and oral histories. Okay. I feel like that's all I wanted, is I wanted to look at the... I just wanted to look at the term paper in case if I needed it. Right, I gotta click out that way. A great stream? I will. I will indeed. Thanks for stopping by. If you're interested more, Nancy, I'll be playing more next Saturday and Sunday as well. Hi, Corball. It's good to see you. Is it easy for me to find that way the pays you want now? It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. I walk around until I find what I need. And then we're good from there.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
Charlie, I found this diskette. I think it's yours.
I was wondering where it was. Thanks a lot, Nancy. Luckily, I had a backup at the school.
That must be an interesting paper you're writing.
I just started to write it, so I don't know very much about the robbery. It's hard to separate fact from fiction, especially when most of the information is based on rumors.
Was it El Diablo who stole the gold? Or someone else?
I'm not sure. I've never heard that before.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Okay, I need her out of her room. What time does she leave? Abby's gone from 3 to 6, so if I make it 3 o'clock, that gives me plenty of time. Not that way, Nancy. This way. Okay, yeah, package hasn't arrived yet. Okay. Yeah, put that in there. Fantastic. The weird spider thing is. So this is all the spooky sound effects we've been hearing. Crying. I don't think we heard that one yet, but that's fine. Nothing on 4. We've heard that.
I see you.
Yep. She's even tapping the phones? Oh my goodness. Oh, she's got a microphone so she can... Wow. She's got this whole spook thing down, doesn't she? Yeah, I gotta put it back, otherwise she'll know we were in here. Okay. Well. Actually, no, that's not the way I wanted to go. I want to go talk to Chandler again.
Hello, Nancy.
I was wondering whether you knew anything about someone named E. Valdez.
E. Valdez. No, I've never heard of that name. But I'll jot it down and let you know if I come across it anywhere.
Have you ever heard of the Great Christmas Gold Robbery?
Of course, although it never actually occurred. Fictional history, a folk legend, a complete myth. But nonetheless, it's still a fascinating story, even though it isn't true.
What kind of antique store do you own?
It's a gallery, not a store. And it's called Chandler Interiors, specializing in the Victorian period. I have clients from all over the world, and if I don't have what they're looking for, I find it.
Was this house once a hotel?
That's hard to say. The house has been renovated many times, but several of its original features, such as the saloon and staircase, seem to indicate that it may have been a hotel. Unfortunately, there are no records on this house before 1906.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
Where did you hear that?
I read about it in a magazine.
I see. As I recall, it means House of Great Books. After the Great Earthquake, many books and documents were stored in private homes to save them from the fires. The Chinese called those houses gumbo fu.
Do you know who Lizzie Applegate was?
Yes, I certainly do. She was a very popular actress in the late 1800s. She was very generous and left all of her money to the Ladies' Protection Society,
What was the Ladies' Protection Society?
a popular charity in the early 1900s. They helped widows and orphans.
Have you seen the poem in my room?
Oh, that one. Yes, it's just some cheap Chinatown souvenir.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what a phoenix is?
Yes, it's a mythical bird-like creature that builds a nest every 500 years and then sets itself on fire to rise forth reborn from its ashes. It's a very popular symbol in the Bay Area. In fact, there's one on the main staircase.
Do you think Charlie is doing a good job?
Certainly. He's rough around the edges, but he's reliable and learns very quickly. He's just what Rose and I need.
I won't keep you any longer.
Nice to see you again.
Okay. Question is, what do we do? What's called Bess? What you thinking, Bergie?
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Well, get this. One of the owners, Abby, thinks the place is haunted by a ghost named Valdez.
A ghost? Well, I'm glad I'm not out there.
Sounds like another case is in the works.
So tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the house's history?
Not thinking too much? You sure about that?
Do either of you know what gumbo foo means?
It sounds Chinese.
Call Emily. She'll know.
Which we already did.
I met the resident handyman, Charlie. He's pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Bess, is that all you can think about?
No.
Yes.
I found a secret room in the basement, and it looks like someone is living there.
Who could it be?
Probably Charlie. Doesn't he spend most of his time down there?
Look around for clues. Who knows what he's up to?
Can you guys give me a clue? I'm not sure what to do next.
We'll be more than happy to help.
But it might be more fun to figure it out on your own.
Open up that old desk in the attic.
Find a tool in the basement to help you pry open that loose bedpost in your room. It might contain the key to the desk.
I forgot about the bedpost.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
See ya!
Bye!
I completely forgot that I have a bedpost that's kind of like stuck. I was like, I know I'm missing something, and that's exactly what we were missing. Well, and this is why we ask for help when we need it. There we go.
It's stuck.
Oh my god, Nancy. Oh. Oh, they did remove that. Okay, so that will be handy later. Oops, I actually passed it. You do want to go
It's locked.
up. This key.
It's locked.
Okay. And then this desk, it was this key. Okay, so we have some music. The bandit's
There's
treasure.
something hidden here. Is there more to this music than what I'm seeing?
Possibly, Nancy. E. Valdez. Bandit's treasure. There's Lizzie Applegate. I think we need to play these notes. I'm just gonna take a photo of it. It'll be much easier just to look at it, and then I can just go from there instead of having to try to like write down all of them. So let's go fiddle with the piano. Okay. It's stuck. Can I... Thank you. Let me see. Oh god, it's so tiny. Let's see. Oh god, which key is it? So I'm not used to it. So that's a C. A, B. We're like so zoomed in on this piano. So we have A, B, C, D. So we have D, C, A, G, F, E, D, B, and C. Okay. So we have a B here. So I know it's like every boy does fine. Oh god, I think I have to look at my music sheet. It's been like such a hot minute. Where did I find that music? There was a book somewhere, some such, that had music. It's not here. I can't remember. Was it in the attic? Or was it here in the library? That's where the fire extinguisher is. That's about the subterranean, yeah. Okay, he's not even in here. There it is, music theory. Okay, so we're dealing here with the treble clef. So it's on the third staff down. So it's a B. And then in the space above, that's an E. And then it's on the second to bottom, so that's G. And then A. And then G. We can try that. Hopefully that is correct. Let's find out, shall we? Wait, is he already gone? Oh, he is. Wow. He was like just here too. Okay, so we have... B, D, E. No, because that's C. Yeah, so it's gotta be B. Yeah, I got B. Hold on. Again, I'm having a hard time seeing because the piano is so zoomed in. So this is C. So we have a B, A, G, E. Oh, thank goodness. Bandit treasure, my love. Here is the key you will need. Okay. That was so much harder because it was so zoomed in the keyboard. I'm like, oh god, what am I looking at for actual keys? You know? Like, if I sat down and did a keyboard, I'd be like, okay, I know what keys I'm hitting. But being so zoomed in, it's like, oh goodness, what am I looking at, you know? Okay. Is it?
There's something hidden here.
There it is. Find Diego on stairs. Okay. I already knew that, but I needed Nancy to know that. Diego on the stairs. So that was something we kind of touched earlier. It's right here. So it's one of these kind of puzzles. Oh gosh. Alright, we got Diego. False floor. Diego, I have waited so long for your return, but have kept our treasure true. Here is the tool you need to find it. May your rainbows never run out of luck. The star and moon will shine on you as you begin your quest. Travel to the corner something, blah blah blah. I can't read the rest. Okay. Let's go back to our room. It's been okay, this we need the zodiacs in the right order. So it's rat. That's definitely a horse. That's ox. Tiger. Rabbit. Dragon. Snake. Horse. Goat. Monkey. Rooster. Dog, and boar. And this is where we need the symbols. And unfortunately, we don't have all of them. How goes the Nancying? It goes well. It goes good. So I know this is fire. So this right here is child. We haven't found this symbol with the little roof. That's river. That there's moon. This one's daughter. That one's moon. This one's definitely fire. That's eye. I feel like I've seen that before. I don't remember which one that actually is. That's king. That's 4. This is child. So which ones are we missing? So that one's gold, I'm gonna guess. Okay. Okay, so we got that. So we need to have it as child. I guess beginning. Daughters. 4. I. Fire. Moon. King. River. And golden. So the only ones we haven't found is fire and beginning, I guess. Oh my god, I gotta do this again. It was rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, boar. So it starts here, child. So child. How's it going? It's going good. We're solving puzzles. We're doing stuff and things, you know. I guess that's beginning. Daughters. Four. 5. Fire. Moon. King. River, and then golden. Oh, oh, we done it. Okay. My dearest Elizabeth, I could never sully that sweet name by calling you Lizzie. Yeah, we did do it. You shall evermore be Elizabeth, my Elizabeth, the sweet dear woman who has honored me with her enchanting presence and grace. Tonight I hide on yet another precious... Oh, right on the next trip. Something always to return to your beloved smile. Just then... Until then, please accept this bouquet of gardenias, your favorite, El Diablo. Always to return. Yeah, probably something like that. Please go. So I got those there. Huzzah! Alright. Okay. Leave the mansion now? Who sent this? Who sent this? She's not in her room right now. Who dropped this? What time is it? Door, come on. The door's like, and we're closing behind you. Oh, she's not.
How can I help, Detective?
To-do list, pay bills, transfer money to checking. Order paint for shutters? Color? Shutters! Why are you painting your shutters? Oh, maybe on the outside. Measure windows for blinds. Replace lost tiles on den fireplace. Don't you worry, baby girl. I already got that. Finish kitchen cabinets. Sand and polish hardwood floors. Oil door hinges upstairs. Repair hanging gutter in back. Get estimate to fix roof. Call chimney cleaner. Repair dumbwaiter. Already done that. Fix broken doorbell. Add additional phone lines. Order bulbs for front yard. Wow. Yeah, I guess it's past 6. I guess everyone's just gone. I'm gonna check one last thing real quick. Just before we wrap things up, I want to look at something. Okay, that's what I was waiting for. I was like, I think we probably could have actually avoided this, but... I feel like if I didn't come in here, we could have just avoided it. Everyone's gone. It's just the time of day. That's okay, Tax. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I will.
I talked to everybody in the house, and none of them can figure out what caused the fire. Maybe I should take Lewis's advice and cut my losses before it's too late.
What advice?
He has a client who might want to buy the place. Someone with more experience and money to finish all of the renovations.
What did the fire department say?
They think the fire was caused by sparks from the fireplace, since it doesn't have a screen. And I specifically told Charlie to buy one. How could he have forgotten? No. I am bound and determined to stick with this house no matter what. Nothing can drive me away. I don't care if it's fires, earthquakes, or Mr. Valdez with his gang of ghosts.
Have you found any rainbow designs in the house?
Rainbows? No. Not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye.
Bye. Actually, hang on. We're nearly done, but I'm gonna talk to just everyone just one last time. Never mind. Charlie's not even here. What time is it? It's 1:15. Is it in the evening? It's a problem with these kind of clocks. It's like, is it morning or is it night? And she's just gone. Is it evening? I can't tell what time of day it is. Well, either way, we'll just solve the case then.
It's stuck. Gold! And to think I was standing on it all along.
Ha 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 ha.
Ah!
Too bad no one will ever find out about it.
Lewis?
I knew it! There must be over $1 million in here.
I've got to stop him before
So if
he
we go
gets
this
away.
way, the creaking forest will alert him. So if we go this way, we'll know there's not creaking.
What? Hey! 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 Get me out of here!
We probably could have killed him
Dear
with that.
Bess, I'm just about finished with my renovation work and counting out all of those gold coins. Lewis was behind all of the accidents, hoping to pressure Rose into selling the house so he could find the treasure himself. Although Rose and Abby may not have a legal right to the gold, the bank the coins were stolen from will still give them a reward for finding it. The house also has gotten a lot of publicity with all of the news stories, and the place is booked solid for
The Golden
first month of its
Gardenia, what a
opening.
great name.
I guess a haunted bed and breakfast with hidden treasures is all the rage these days, even if there are no such things as ghosts. I think. See you soon, Nancy.
We've done it! Ooh! Yeah! I was wondering if we were ever gonna see the fire. I think, honestly, we probably could have technically triggered the end without actually seeing that there was fire happening in the room there. They were burning those documents. So... quite crazy indeed. Let's go indeed, shall we? Alright, and that's already our third Nancy. Nancy's gonna pad her game stats this year. That's okay.